What's going on out there with my hip hop fans, or my hip hop junkies, man? It's your boy Just Supreme Alliance Radio. We back in the building, man. Always we got a special guest in the building with us. Now, I mean, I got my man GB, aka God Bless. Now, I mean, in
Yes.
the building with us today, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Well, I'm here, man. Just like I said, quarantine. Just trying to work, man. That's it. Just making music and surviving.
Absolutely, and it's crazy because, like I said, when I listen to your music and this style of music itself, man, I could have sworn you was from New York. Now, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
that's from the Big
uh,
Apple.
heavily influenced by East like the '90s boom bap East Coast rap.
I see. Because
And
actually,
heavily,
matter of fact, real quick, how long you been working with MJ?
uh, like 5 6 months now.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I had, because I got one of your songs before. I don't remember if I got it from her or if I just ran across it and just got it, you know what I'm saying, randomly, which was
Mm.
the joint 1994.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? So when I
yeah,
had that, I was playing that on the air for a while. Then I seen that she was working with you, and she sent me King of Pop. I mean, she
yeah.
sent me that. You know what I mean? That's a heavy joint as well. You know what I mean? Um, but real quick, let the people know where you from though. 'Cause like I said, I thought you was from New York. Let people know where you from.
Canada up top, Ottawa to be exact. That's the nation capital. Everybody thinks it's Toronto, but it's not. It's actually Ottawa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know that. My
No,
bad.
I'm just saying because a lot of people think. So I'm just clarifying things. You
Everybody,
know.
no
Yeah.
doubt. Well, actually, where Drake is from?
He's from Toronto.
He's from Toronto. Okay.
Yeah.
How far is
Yeah.
that from you?
6 hours.
Oh, so y'all sometimes y'all ways apart then. Yeah, that's like from here, like for me, like going down from Jersey to Virginia, about like six,
Yeah,
7 hours.
exactly. Basically, because like in you guys have states, we got provinces, right? So
Right.
me and him are in the same province but different cities.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I remember in your profile that that you've been releasing music for the past 10 years. But how long you been writing, man? How long you been? You know what I'm saying, doing your thing for? How long you been spitting, man? How long you been blessing the pen in the pad, bro?
Like seriously, or just like for fun?
For like whenever you felt like you could actually do this shit. I mean, I know seriously it's probably different. Like for I know a lot of times people like I started writing when I was like 14, but I took it serious as like you know what I mean like 18 to 20, whatever. You know what I mean,
I would say like since I was like 16.
who was on your biggest influence? I know you said the East Coast boom bap era was one of your biggest influence as far as music goes. Like who was one of your favorite MCs from that era? Like who? You know what I'm saying, who influenced you to pick up that pen and pad like that, bro?
To be honest, like it's Rakim to actually like sit and start breaking down bars and actually taking like step up my penmanship and my wordplay is definitely Rakim. Because when those records came out back in the days, I was a kid. I couldn't really understand what they were saying, right? I just knew it was dope music. But as I got older and I really started to understand what Ra was saying, I'm like, this guy's like an alien, man. How's he even coming up with this stuff? It's crazy, you know? So I'm like, I gotta step my shit up.
Nah, absolutely. Like him, Karis One, Big Daddy
Exactly.
Kane, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? You know, the list go on and on. You know what I mean?
Cool G rap.
Gucci Rat, you know what I'm saying? Nothing taking nothing away from MC Shan, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He's part of that
yeah.
era.
Um, um, Even Master Ace, that whole symphony lineup
Oh
was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Can't forget about Master Ace because because he had a couple hits out. I mean, he never, you know, what I mean, was as popular as some of the other MCs that we mentioned, but he was a beast though. Really was a beast.
Definitely. But like, when it comes to like extreme lyricism, like there's definitely like Kane, Ra, Cool G Rap, KRS. They really stepped the bars like really they really stepped it up. But as an
Absolutely.
all time favorite, I have to go with KRS-One because he's like the total package as far as like stage presence and performance and freestyle. Like he's all like well rounded as an artist.
Absolutely, yeah. He one of my biggest, one of my favorite MCs as well. You know what I mean? And he got not only hits, but he consistent. You know what I'm saying? He put out music on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
does shows on a
even
regular
till this
basis.
day, even till now, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. In fact, what was it? It was something I was listening to. K Slay, that
Yeah.
that new joint he just put out like the 40. He's like a song like 40 minutes.
Oh, 100, like 110 deep. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man. Yeah. He had Grandmaster Kaz on there, Melly Mel.
yeah.
Yeah, the lineup is insane. It's crazy. The lineup is just I'm just
Bro,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's what I
I
said. I
actually
said the
won that
same
a
thing.
couple of times.
I said the same thing. Like the lineup was crazy. You know what I mean? Because he went from like I ain't gonna say like a new era, but he went from an era where, you know what I'm saying, where lyricism was was important. Like
Yeah.
he had MOP on what I'm saying. MOP was on
Yeah.
there.
The locks.
Ghostface, Raekwon, yeah, the Locks was on there. So he went from that era and took it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? And like the show, like these new artists, what like MCing is about. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Exactly.
which actually leads me to my next question. How you feel about the nature of hip hop nowadays? Like far as how the game is, like how you feel about that shit?
I get into a lot of arguments with my own peers because when I say that like I don't really like the mumble rap stuff, so it always leads to an argument because my thing is this, right? I'm not against a black man making money and all that, right?
Right,
My only issue with this is like when they try to call it hip hop. They can call it drill and trap. They can call it whatever they want to call it, but you can't call it hip hop because it doesn't represent the five elements, right? That's
right.
my only issue with that. Just let like the real MCs rap hip hop and they can rap that drill and trap and whatever stuff they doing, you know? I just want it to be separated. That's my only issue with that, you know?
Mm. So speaking of your era, cause what you was you in the 80s baby, 90s baby,
80s.
80s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So definitely. I mean, now I say the same thing, man, because certain new music isn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of, like my son, he's 18. You know what I'm saying? And he listens to some of that. I ain't gonna say some of he listens to that new era shit. You know what I'm saying? That new music. And some artists I can't get with. You know what I'm saying? But some of them I can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what they're talking about. Or it also depends if I can understand what the hell they're saying.
That's another issue. That's what I always tell. Like as far as like the 80s and the 90s rap, like KRS One, there was sampling jazz records and funk records. That doesn't make KRS One a funk musician. He sampled it and he did his own thing with it. So the mumble rap, they have like they have a little bit of hip hop roots in them, but they're not doing hip hop. They were influenced by rap, but they just went and did a whole different genre of music, which is fine. Like I said, my only issue is when they try to say it's hip hop when it's not. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
consider the category as hip hop as all at all? Like it's not even part of the hip hop family, basically.
No, it has hip hop roots, like influence, right? Just like
Right.
if you just like dance hall and reggae is not the same thing, man. It's not the same thing. I'm gonna use that as as an
Perfect example.
analogy.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
conscious reggae and dancehall is not the same thing.
No, that makes sense. I definitely understand that because people do get that confused. You know what I'm saying? Reggae and dancehall, how even though the artists are both from Jamaica, but it's not the same
Exactly.
music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, matter of fact, I would ask you that too because I seen the video on your Instagram. I think the footage from I think you said it was '95. I think you shot a video in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Is that
2015.
2015? That's right.
Hmm.
That's where you from originally?
No,
Jamaica
that's
or
not where I'm originally from Africa. I'm Congolese, but like like in Canada, there's a big Jamaican community, man. So we were heavily influenced by the music. As far as like when I was coming up, like reggae and hip hop's the only two things I listen to. So when you listen to my music, you're definitely gonna see that like that influence in my music, you know. So I went to Jamaica in 2015 because I shot a documentary. It's called Bridging the Gap. It's just showing you like the roots of hip hop and reggae are the same. Like there's a lot of similarities as far as like like they say DJ, but a DJ is actually an MC in Jamaica. But
Right.
hip hop, the DJ is the one like playing the music and scratching the records. It's we have different terms, but it's the same thing, right?
All
And
the
it's
same thing.
also it's all music from the ghetto, right? So same struggle, just expressed in a different way.
I think who's that DJ name from the Bronx? They say that started hip hop.
Cool Herc.
Cool Herc. They said
Cool
Cool Herc.
Herc.
He's Jamaican. He's
Yeah,
Jamaican.
he's from Jamaica. Like the big, when you go to Jamaica, it's like that big speakers. There's music
Mhm.
playing everywhere, man. Like the sound system is a big thing. Yeah,
I plan on taking a trip over there next year, next summer. No, I'm
yeah,
saying
you should definitely go, man. You should definitely
check
go,
it out.
man. Yeah.
I mean, it's all the sideboard, but we here to talk about you, man. Talk about your project, man. You know what I mean? Talk about that the King of Pop. You know what I'm saying, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics is crazy. I agree with my man on your Instagram page. I forgot what show there was. They did the review on that joint, and he said he
All
was
right.
saying like the lyrical content of it is just it's a beast. You know what I'm saying? You're a beast on that shit. You know what I mean? So kudos, man. Like listen, man. I listen to a lot of music, and it's hard to find a MC that will actually come out there and spit some shit. You know what I mean? It's far in between now in this era anyway. So I
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
what you're
definitely.
doing.
But yeah, I'm just trying to stay because me, it's not even really about the money. I'm just in love with the craft itself, right? So I always try to push myself, like I always try to step up the bar, always try to outdo myself. So definitely got a lot of respect for the craft. So it's not about the money because I know tracks like that is not gonna get me no airplay on no mainstream radio, but I don't care about that. You know, I just do it for the actual real hip hop heads. You know.
But shit, fuck the mainstream because you know what I mean. As long as you got your royalties, as long as you got your publishing and your copyrights, you spend it on our shit. And I'm saying we pay royalties. We pay royalties too. So now I mean, with this internet era, you don't need the mainstream no more. You know what I'm saying we got
No,
underground.
exactly, yeah.
So
You need the mainstream if you want to be famous. I don't really care
right,
about being famous. So yeah,
that's if you want to be famous, man. Like, but just for the love of music, that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I want to go back to 1994, that
Yeah.
track. What when you wrote that track? What was it your frame of mind at that time? You know what I'm saying? Because you just going through different songs and different, you know what I mean, different tracks. You know what I'm saying from that era, and you just put it all in one rhyme. Like, what was on your mind when you put that song together?
Because 1994 is the year where I actually started like investing in myself as far as like getting equipment, paying money to go to the studio. It's the same year where I really started stepping up my pen game up, and I actually got the knowledge from the nation. Like a lot of stuff happened in 1994. So it's a very symbolic year for me. So if you really listen to the tracks, like I break it down, like how I got involved in hip hop and the street activity and the knowledge I got from the FOI. And yeah, all that stuff happened in 94. And also my two favorite albums, Ready to Die, Illmatic, 94.
94, yeah.
So if you see the artwork, it's the Ready to Die and Nas cover. So I got both faces split in half and put together as one.
That's crazy. No,
So
I
they
see. I
both
looked
have
at it. I got to really look at it because I looked at it, but I really like pay attention to the artwork at first. I'm never gonna look at it now and see how that shit come. Like this shit sound crazy, yo.
yeah, because they both had baby pictures on their covers, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, King of Pop. That's the new single. You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing with that? You of course you pushing it far as you know what I'm saying your new single, but you got it on all the platforms and everything. Or you trying to get that out there for the people to hear? Or
Oh, definitely. Like the thing that this single was out like 3 months ago. It was already on like the as far as the college radio, like the DJ pool, like the college radio was already at it. Like it was charting on the college radio pool and all that. Now that I released my full length EP called Hands on Everything, it's out now on Bandcamp on my website at handsonrecords.com. Now that the EP is officially out, so the single's been sent out to like different DJs, and I'm still pushing it. So that's the official single. As funny as you mentioned that, because I just shot the video for it today.
I was about to ask you that too. When
Yeah,
the video
I just shot the video today. It's done. I'll release it like probably like next week. We're just doing the editing, and once it's ready, I'll release it by next week. Yeah.
you do you have any Michael Jackson scenes in there, clips in the video?
Yeah, of course. That's the whole concept of the track. That's the whole concept. Of course, man. Of course. A lot of people like real lyricists when they listen to the track, they automatically get it. But a lot of people, the bars went over their heads. Like they couldn't really understand what I was talking about. A lot of people was like, "Yo, I really love the chorus because of the kind of the singing and the melody of it."
Right,
But
right.
the real heads know what it is though. As far as the bars, like the lyrical content, it's a lot of wordplay, you know.
You said he said, "I'm not no lover. I'm not no Billie Jean."
Man, thing fuck the trigger. Yeah.
Nah, you got that off. I mean, I wasn't expecting that at all. When I seen the cover, I mean, I was like, all right, you're gonna be on some hood shit. I mean, but I really thought it was gonna be more of a like really like a pop song. You know what I'm saying, until I actually heard it. Like, all right,
Yeah, but that's the whole. There's a lot of subliminal and funny shit behind it. Cause like, what inspired me to do the track is when the 6ix9ine dude came out and he was like, I'm the king of rappers. Like, I'm like, this guy is crazy, man. He doesn't even make hip hop music. You make pop music. You're the king of pop. You're not the king of hip hop. You know.
oh man, speaking of that Joker, man, like it's just the whole situation. You know what I'm saying, how I feel about the whole this from him having all the beef with the you know what I mean artists in the industry to the whole snitching situation to now like he out and you know what I mean just moving around like crazy and shit like all right.
But
Well,
that's
I seen something on online. He went to I think Nipsey Hussle's store. He caught a lot of slack for that for going to his you know what I'm saying or whatever.
yeah.
Nipsey Hussle. How you feel about that whole situation man with him, bro?
No, I think people are wrong when they're trying to say that he's just a victim because there's numerous footage of him like ordering hits on the phone, like just instigating stuff. So you knew exactly what you were doing. So you're not a victim, man. You're active. So he's not a victim. It's just this is the era we live in, right? Where like it's not really about talent anymore. It's just like as long as you control and I don't know, be some type of like a gimmick.
Right, right.
That's what. As far as the mainstream goes, though, that's why I try to stay away from that because all I'm bringing to the table is just raw talent. So my place is not in the mainstream music industry at all. I won't fit like someone with my character. I won't be able to fit in that environment. You know what I mean? Like I can't do it.
Right. So I mean, what you saying that because you know you got artists like Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? Who's a lyricist, but he's in that mainstream platform. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of bullshit he's got to deal with. You know what I mean? It's I just can't deal with that. You know what I mean? Like it's not easy for him. You can see Meek is constantly like he's always in some type of drama because he's a raw street rapper and he's got to be in an industry where there's a lot of fake people, right?
right. You got to do a lot of extra bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, the industry's not made for real individuals, man. It's just not made. We operate by a whole different set of rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's why a lot of artists like yourself, you know what I'm saying, create your own labels. You know what I'm saying? Like you got hands on records.
definitely. Yeah, man. Like I'm anti Spotify. I don't put my stuff on Spotify either because I feel like they're raping the artist with the what is it 0.0004.
The streams, yeah, man.
Oh. Crazy. That's not even half of a penny, man. That's just
We're just about less than half of a penny because that's I tell artists all the time, like you got to get millions and millions of streams in order to see some money off that shit.
I did the math. You need to have 500,000 streams to get $2,000. I don't know 500,000 people. No, man.
That's crazy.
But I can sell my music myself. Like I can move 100 CDs. I can move, you know what I mean? And
you get all that money
pocket
yourself.
the money. Because the crazy thing about that as an artist, right? Let's say you spend all this money to go to a studio, it costs you like, let's say 5 racks to do a whole project.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take your money, you take your project, your EP or LP, whatever, you just dump it on Spotify and just wait there for the streaming money to come in. So how are you gonna recoup and go back to the studio to make more music? You can't. That means you gotta dig in your pockets again. I can't do that. I gotta break even. That's the least.
Right.
So I can at least keep going back to the studio and making music.
Now that makes sense because, like you say, like you say the streaming don't pay anything, and then you gotta it's best to like sell the CDs or just sell your music directly to the fans. You know what I mean?
So you could at least break even. That's all I'm saying. At least, man, break even. It's expensive, man. Studio time and shooting videos and all that stuff's not free, man. It's expensive.
It's especially if you want it done right. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want it done professionally and you want it done right. You know what I'm saying? You want to spend that money to have it done right. So you know what I mean? So you put out a good product. You know what I mean? Some people,
all that stuff started making sense to me when I looked at it from a street perspective. As far as like, man, yeah, I got my work to flip it. You know what I mean? If I blow up my re-up money, it's the same. It's a different product, but it's the same rules, man. Same concept. That's how you got to look at it.
Yo, next track I wanted to ask you about was 6 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, so you heard the whole EP then?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
Going through it with you, hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I was rocking to it today. I wanted to listen to it one more time before I got on the air with you, but I had to take care of some other stuff. But yeah, at 6 a.m. I'm listening to that. You know what I'm saying? It took me back to Ice-T's 6 in the morning joint.
Yeah, that's his voice. I sampled Ice-T.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So is it another perspective of you, like a new like I basically not to dumb down what you did, but like basically like a remake. Like they remake certain movies from like back in the 80s and shit like that. So that was like your perspective of your 6 a.m. as far as your situation.
Well, it wasn't really a remake. It's just like 6 a.m. is like this. Like the whole track's a true story. It's not no make believe stuff, man. Like this is really what happened to me. Yeah, it's just I took the same concept, but I told my story.
Okay.
Basically, so I'm like, I need to sample Ice-T's voice. 6 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I can relate to that, but here's my version of it. Yeah.
Oh, so you out there really grinding, huh?
Yeah, that case, I can speak about it because it's public information, right? It's out there, like it's part of my city. It's like it was in the papers, in the news, and all that, you know. So this is like people that know me, like when they hear the track, they're like, yeah, that shit is real. That shit really happened.
Absolutely, yeah, I can relate. I mean, and that's what we go back to the essence of hip hop. That's what hip hop is about. Putting out, telling your story, putting out music people can relate to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I have, I hear something like, damn, I ain't go through that, but I know somebody that did. You know what I'm saying? Or shit. A lot of times, this is something I can relate to personally. You know what I mean? And that's what that's what I love about music. But that's what I love about hip hop music because it comes from a natural state of mind. You know what I'm saying? It's the state of being from the hood, from the ghetto. You know what I mean?
The whole goal for this EP, if you look at the cover, well, the title's Hands on Everything, right? If you look at the cover, I got cuffs, burning money, and
got the guns.
The guns, but that's what's gonna happen to you when you play in the streets. You're gonna die. You're gonna end up in jail. And if you don't, all the money that you grind for, you're probably gonna have to blow it on a lawyer. And basically, only a few make it out where they can like live off of what they made in the streets and just retire, man. Like the 99% of the individuals is either dead or in jail. So if people listen to that EP, I hope they get a rude awakening and don't ever get involved with no street activity at all. So that's the main goal of the EP. So if you listen to where it starts and how it ends up me by going to jail. that's the reality of it, man. This is the whole concept is like a book. The book is Hands on Everything, and my downfall is the first chapter. Right now, I'm working on the second chapter. It's called The Uprising. So I'm going to explain how when I got out and what I did to get back on my feet to walk a straight, narrow, and righteous path. So part two's on the way. This is just part one. That's the first chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, speaking of books, do you have you thought about writing a book before, or?
No, I've thought about it, but that's a whole different beast, man. It's not easy. It's hard, man. It's
Nah,
hard.
yeah,
I have one of my friends that's actually a writer, and the whole process, like he's a good writer, but he still has to hand his work to someone else so they can kind of proofread it and make sure it's all on point. So it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
Absolutely. I interview, on a regular basis. I interview several authors on my podcast, so I know that process is not not simple at all. I'm saying, I mean, just like creating an album, man, like going in there, writing your story, writing a rhyme, or putting a whole song, putting a proper song together. You know what I'm saying, if you know what you're doing, you're gonna get it done. But the whole process is not. I mean, the average person can't do it. You know what I'm saying, if they could, everybody be an artist. Everybody be an MC. You know what I'm saying, so. I mean,
especially if you're a perfectionist like I am, it's like, sometimes I'll make a song and people like, yo, I still be down it sometimes. I gotta go back and like, yo, I need to tweak this or take that bar off. Yo, that bar doesn't belong there. I gotta, I'm really a perfectionist when it comes to that,
Absolutely. So you said you got part two coming out soon, but like, how many videos and stuff you trying to push off this EP? Like, you got King of Pop coming out, within like a week or so. What's the next video after that?
I might do the game, or I might do Deadly, because Deadly's another heartfelt track. Because the thing is, like 2017, a lot of stuff went down. Like I said, I was locked up. Then before my dad passed away, then I ended up getting locked up. My homie died, my pops died. Then I ended up going to the Bing. Then I came out, and two of my friends died, and there was Dio and Leron, and those two, we were talking about making music and stuff, and I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do music anymore because this boom bap thing is not hitting anymore. And they told me like, nah, man, you gotta keep doing your thing, right? So, but two of those homies passed away. So when I'm making these songs, I'm really making it for them. Right. I'm writing it to their standards. You understand what I mean? So when I'm really rapping, I'm really rapping. So if you listen to the Deadly song, I say it in my bars, man, that I rap for dead people, the Sixth Sense. I say, fuck a mic cord. I need a Ouija board to teleport my voice to another wavelength. I rap for dead people, the Sixth Sense. That's the way I end the bar in Deadly. So when I'm rapping, I'm really rapping for them. So I might do the Deadly, shoot a video for Deadly, and probably do a mural for all my friends that passed away and all that. So that might be the next video. It's either that or the game track.
I really got it because when I downloaded it, it did go like when I downloaded it to my what's name it goes in alphabetical order. So now I gotta go back. I gotta listen to the whole shit all over again. And I gotta listen to it from track 1 all the way to the last track. It's
literally every track is strategically placed. You understand? It's just not randomly put together, right?
Right.
Like, there's a reason why track number 1 is track number 1, and why the Deadly is the last track. The King of Pop is actually just a bonus track on the EP.
That was just something out there to let people know that you serious about what you do. That was just some
that was just a bonus track. And if you buy the CD, the physical copy, there's 2 bonus tracks on it.
So they can order that through the website. You got that on your website too. You got the digital and you got the physical. They can order off the website, right?
Exactly. So you just go to handzonrecords.com. That's hands on with a Z, and the merch is up there. And the CD, whatever you want, the digital or the physical, both.
Yeah, actually, I'm about to copy the address down and put it on the joints people to see it. Yeah, because actually somebody just asked me where they can find your music at. Somebody let them know right now.
You just go to handzonrecords.com, or you can DM me directly at on Instagram, handzon365. That's hands on with a Z, HANDZON 365. Like I'm the source. You
Understand?
want to buy? You want to buy my music?
Is that's Z. So some people might not catch on to that. So that's hands with a Z.
Yeah, with a Z.
Understand the lingo.
And yeah, I'm the source. You buy the music directly from me, man. There's no middleman, man. You just hit me directly.
Now that's what's up, bro. That's what I mean, as independent, you know what I'm saying, artist. So you own your own label. That's your label. There's nobody else is involved with that,
Yeah,
or
it's literally called Handz On because I'm literally hands on with everything I do as far as the merch and the music. Like when you order a merch, like a T-shirt, is directly from me. You're not going to another. You know how they have these like these middleman companies where you order the shirt and they make the shirt. Nah, I'm making so the quality control. I'm all about quality control. I'm not gonna sell you something I wouldn't wear, huh?
Oh no! I said you make the shirts at the crib and you shipping them out from there like that.
Yeah, because I want you to get a nice shirt. I want you to wear some stuff that's gonna fade or shrink. You know, I'm not gonna tell you something I wouldn't wear, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so I just posted that in the joint too. The website handzonrecords.com with a Z, hands with a Z. I mean, music at. I mean, I want to definitely see that video, man. I got to see that video. So
yeah. Listen, I got a bunch of treats this week, man. Y'all just follow me on Instagram. I'm dropping a freestyle this because the thing my thing is this, right? As far as my YouTube channel goes, that's for the fans. If you want to hear my freestyles for free and stream, all the free stuff is on my YouTube freestyle. But as far as the original beats and the meat and the potatoes, you gotta pay for it on the website. So I got another freestyle. I got a bunch of freestyles on YouTube. You can stream and download for free. So Handz On Records. Well, that's the YouTube.
And you got one on Instagram too, a freestyle on Instagram too, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I upload my freestyles on my Instagram too. So if you want some free stuff, it's on Instagram. But if you want the original songs and all that, you gotta hit me up on the website and purchase it. So I just separate the fans from the supporters. You know what I mean? That's basically how I do it.
It's a difference. Yeah, basically it's a big difference. Hell yeah, I didn't know.
But I got something dropping this week, man. Watch, man. I'm coming at all you dudes that be wearing tight ass clothes and stuff, man.
Yo, you feel real passionate about that shit. Like that shit crazy. Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. That's
no, I just seen something with Lil Nas X where he's literally wearing the shit.
I'm gonna ask you about that too, man. Crazy. I'm gonna ask you about that shit too. It's about
we're being under attack, man. People think this thing is a game. It's not, man. Like I'm telling you, bro. They're trying to destroy the mind of the young black male, man. That's what they're doing. People are like, no, they're just expressing themselves. Nah, B, it's war.
Yeah, it's war because that shit ain't. Listen, man, to each his own, to whoever like lifestyle you live or whatever. I mean, but the way they push that shit out there in the mainstream to the young people, man.
Exactly.
That's what it's not right. You know what I mean,
your brain is not fully developed yet. You're still a child, right? So, and I'm sort of a victim of that as far as like certain decisions that I made on as a kid. Because there's a lot of things that I've seen on TV or heard on the radio because my brain wasn't fully developed yet. So that kind of influenced me to do certain things. You understand? So, but my era wasn't crazy like what's going on right now with the internet and the social. There's just too much, man.
Nah, it's way too much.
There's too much going on.
It was something else you were talking about. I noticed it was in your what's the name about the about the pill popping era, like this the pill popping era and all that shit. You know what I'm saying, I think that was in one of your bios. Yeah, I mean, you was talking about that too.
Yeah. These guys are like, it's just crazy.
It's different, man. It's very different. So that's another question I have for you. I have two more questions actually, real quick. Where because cannabis? He's from Canada too. What part of Canada are you from?
I'm from basically like. I'm gonna break it down so people understand. Like in the United States, you got like states, right? Us, it's provinces. So that's what you call states, right? So we have 10 provinces. I'm in Ontario. That's like Central East. So I'm like 7, 8, like I'd say 9, 10 hours from New York driving.
Oh shit.
Yo, so probably like 5 or 6 hours from Syracuse.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah. So now
But
you see,
no, cause I was saying like whether rapper from I think whether rapper is from Canada and Cannabis. You remember Cannabis, right?
oh, he's from. I heard the rumors, but I thought it was just like people throwing shots at him. I never knew where
Oh,
that
word?
he was actually from Canada. I didn't know that.
I always thought he well, I thought always thought he was. Yeah, like
I didn't know because like back in the days it was a thing. Like someone throw a shot at you, like yo, you're whack, man. You're from Canada, right? So I thought he was just throwing shots at him. But yeah, I didn't know he was actually from Canada. That's crazy.
yeah, he,
He might because he's got some West Indian roots, man. He might be like his parents are probably I don't know Jamaicans that lived in Canada probably, man. Because I know he's West Indian.
okay. No, actually, I just looked it up too. Actually, he's from Jamaica, but he was
Yeah,
in
so it's
Brooklyn. He's from Bronx or something like that. I think.
okay. But I'm just saying, if he was Canadian, it wouldn't be shocking because, like I said, there's a big Caribbean community like in Canada, as far as like where I'm at, and especially Toronto. Like
Right.
Toronto's like little Jamaica.
And that's another reason why I thought you was from New York too, because you like the Jamaican roots that you have. I mean, that you always you was talking a lot about certain things. I'm like, damn, they got to be from Brooklyn or something. You know, a lot of Jamaicans are from Brooklyn. You know, is a big
Yeah,
Brooklyn's a big
no, but like
Jamaican
I said, like
nation. So.
when I first got to Canada, like all my friends were like from the Caribbeans, like Haitians, Jamaicans, Trinis,
Mm,
Bayesian. Like I had no African kids my age, so I just hung around pure West Indians. So I picked up a lot of things, you know what I mean? As far as
okay,
the slang and certain words. So I incorporate that in my music because it was just part of my environment.
absolutely. And I hear it. Those I hear different things in your music. And, like besides the fact that it's dope, but the slang itself, you know what I'm saying, and the wordplay is tremendous. Now, I mean, who two more like I actually got another question too, but I'm next this one first. Um, who you be getting your beats from? Do you make your own music, or you work with a couple of producers, different producers, or like, where you
My
get your beats from?
my little brother makes my beats.
Okay,
Just me and my brother. That's it. He makes like everything you heard on that project, King of Pop. That's all him.
what's his name?
Midas Touch.
Minus touch. Okay,
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, God
yeah,
bless the minus touch. I like that. Word up, I like that. Um,
yeah.
oh shit, you made me forget my other question, man. the so everything far as even back to 1994, off of that track, he made all that music. Then he made for you everything, even the track you with in 2015. He made that too.
That's all because he actually plays instruments, so he does like different types of beats, man. Like it's all him. Like that's the only person I work with because he it's customized for me. Like he understands like my style, right? That's another thing with MCs, man. Try to always align yourself with a producer that really can give you beats that are custom made especially for you. It really helps with your sound for you to stand out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's very important, man.
You know, it's crazy because you say that because like a lot of the rappers that you mentioned, like the ones that we grew up and listening to, Rakim and all them, they had a particular producer. I mean, they might have got beat from somebody here and there, but their main producer was a certain person, like from the Get Fresh crew. You know what I'm saying? What's the name made beats for everybody in the Get Fresh crew.
Yeah.
I mean,
Molly Mall, no, no,
Marley
is it?
Marl, yeah, Marley Marl, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Primo with Guru and
Hero Guru, you know what I'm saying? Cash One, he only dealt with certain people, you know what I'm saying? I know he dealt with Guru a lot. I mean Primo a lot, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he only
Even the
got beats with
Snoop,
certain
even
producers.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, like his
Mm-hmm.
being like Dre and Snoop, like those beats were specifically made for Snoop, right? Like, yeah, a dope producer that understands your style is very essential as far as an MC.
Very much so. Because like I said, they can relate to, you know what I'm saying? They can give you that custom style, the custom music for your style.
Exactly,
I mean, and
exactly,
then your voice, you know what I'm saying? Your lyrics become another instrument within the beat itself. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
That's I'm gonna ruin my question now. You didn't have no features on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Do you work with a lot of other artists, or are you looking forward to working with some artists, or is that something you prefer to do, just to do your
I
solo?
like as right now, like in my city, I can't work with no one because no one's doing like like the whole spin bars and like no one really wants to do that. But outside of the city, yeah, I'm down to work with people. Like I'm really down to earth individual, man. If you hit me up, you send me a beat, and if it's on that, as long as it's hip hop, boom bap, it's authentic stuff, I'm down to work with you, man. Like
Absolutely.
I don't have an ego. Like as long as it's within that the hip hop, like the roots, the boom bap, right? I'm down to do it.
Okay, yeah. Well, you about to get you probably get after this interview. You probably get people hitting you up, especially from around this way, from Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
hit me up, man. I'm like I said, man. I don't have an ego, man. I'm down to work. But if it's like if it's to do some drill stuff, be like it's no this is just that's not it's not that I can't do it. It's not me, man. If
not your
I
style of
do it,
music,
it's gonna sound forced. It's not gonna come out right. You know
right?
what I
Right.
mean? Like, yeah, it's not gonna come
Right.
out right.
It's not gonna be genuine. Yeah, it's not gonna be.
Exactly. I don't want to do that.
I don't blame you, man. You know what I mean? If it's not right, why do it? You know what I'm saying? If it's not what you, know what I'm saying? A lot of artists do that. You know, a lot of artists just do this to get a paycheck too. Like, fuck it, you gonna pay me to get on this track?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, people gotta understand. There's a big fan base out there that will buy traditional hip hop, man.
Oh,
Maybe
absolutely.
not in your city, but the world's a big place. The
And
world's
that's
a
another
big
thing.
place.
You're
I
right.
just found out this dude that made crazy money selling cassettes. I'm like, that's crazy. People still buy cassettes. I didn't know
In what
that.
country? In what country you sell cassettes?
UK, London. For some
Okay,
reason, they got a big market that still buy cassettes, son.
yo, like
It's
just like boom bap hip hop over there, period, is big. I'm saying it's a whole movement by itself. I'm saying they
yeah,
still be buying vinyl and all that type of shit over there.
that's what I
Over
mean.
there,
You just gotta like explore different options, man. The internet makes the world a very small place, man.
right, right. And that's the whole thing about this new era of music also. You know what I'm saying? Besides, the drill music and all that, but the way music is distributed, labels don't have the control like they used to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, and you reach a whole lot of people by just marketing, promoting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there. Because I come from the era where we selling CDs in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you know what the issue is? Is like that goes for some of my friends too that make music here. It's the laziness factor. You
Mm,
understand? They don't want to like I'll press my own stuff, got my CDs, go sell my shirts. Sometimes I'm online like posting stuff and reading how I can expand my business. It's a lot of work. It's the stuff that's not fun to do,
right.
right? And people don't want to do that. They rather sign a deal and give away a lot of their money and have someone else do it for them. That's the whole issue is just being lazy and procrastinating.
Yo,
That's just what it is. That's just yeah. There's the thing with a lot of these like drill and mumble rappers and stuff. Some of these guys don't mind doing that. They'll be up all night posting their stuff online and trying to whatever they lack in skills, they have it as far as like promotion and marketing.
right, exactly. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And they use that to their advantage. You know what I mean? They use
yeah,
it
they
to their
do.
advantage.
I gotta give them that though. As far as marketing and pushing their stuff out there, they come up with a lot of creative ways on how to do that.
And give hats off to Soldier Boy because he really started that whole era.
Yeah, you salute to him.
You know what I mean?
It
He
comes to
definitely
like marketing and promoting and self promoting himself, he did an amazing job, man. A lot of people copied
his format, yeah.
promotional tactics. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean, and then now, like I said, that's the whole new era now. You know what I'm saying? If you're not online, you know what I'm saying, then you might as well, you know what I mean, don't be making music. That's what everybody's streaming,
You got
downloading, you know.
yeah, you got to promote yourself, man. Just Gotta promote yourself. Even me till this day, every day I try to find a way where I somehow, some way to get my music heard or played somewhere, you know?
That's it, exactly. Because the
Yeah.
actually the EP just dropped the beginning of the month, right? It's only been out for almost 30 days, right? The EP
Yeah,
itself.
June 1st. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing it, man. It doesn't stop, man. Every day I'm pushing it. Someone's gonna buy something. And when I first dropped the EP, this random dude from the UK hit me up in my DM, right? He's like, "Yo, I really love your freestyles. Like, where can I get your album?" I'm like, "Yo, listen, I don't stream my stuff. No Spotify. Just DM me, send me the money through PayPal, and I'll email you the file right now, digital or physical." He's like, nah, I'll find your music. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I dropped the EP on June 1st. He hits me up again. He's like, yo, the EP's out, but I can't find it on your YouTube. I'm like, yo, listen, B, like, I don't stream my stuff. Either you send me the money or just go listen to the freestyles for free. And he actually sent me the bread. He sent me the $15, man. Like, yo, here, and he bought the EP. He's like, yo, I loved it. You gotta stand your ground and know your
Yeah.
worth, man. Don't
Yeah.
don't don't sell yourself short.
He's like, nah, go find it. Like, nah, you can't find
Yeah,
it.
how you gonna find it? I don't stream my stuff, man.
I ain't mad at you, but you keep control over everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
just to show people like you could do it, man. Trust me, man. It's gonna be hard at first, but trust me, like if keep promoting yourself and your supporters are gonna find you and support you, man. I'm telling you, man.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
That's
have
what you
to,
want,
to
man.
do whatever everybody else is doing because right now, like the whole drill thing, that whole traffic is clogged, man. That lane is full. Like
Yo,
for you,
that,
it's just too many people doing that, man. It's gonna be hard for you to stand out.
absolutely. It's the same thing with like with making beats too. You go on YouTube, you got 1,000, a million beat makers. You know what I'm saying? They all giving that shit away for free. On top of that, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's what I
So
mean. It's crazy, man.
it's
If
oversaturated, like I
you
say.
if you if you if you're yourself and do what comes to you naturally, you're gonna stand out. No one can duplicate you, man. You understand? Just be yourself, man.
Nah, you're right. You know what I mean, you're absolutely right. And that's the thing about hip hop. Hip hop is all about originality. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like like the artists in the era that we came from, you could tell an artist who they was just by the sound of their voice. Oh, that's such and such. That's such and such. You know what I mean? Or even like maybe a certain word they might have said or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, that's such and such. Yo, now all these motherfuckers sound the same to me, man.
I
They
can't
all
tell. This is no disrespect. I honestly can't tell these rappers apart, man.
nah.
It's crazy. As far same melodies, same flow, and the auto tune just
Yo,
kills it.
oh man, they just who was it? The boy with the trash. They say he started the auto tune shit, but he's used T Pain.
T-Pain? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
T Pain. You know what I mean, like he did his thing with it, and everybody just started following suit. You know what I mean? Like he was doing it with singing. He wasn't doing it with rapping.
You can actually sing. That's the thing. Like, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right, right. And it's just crazy how I said the lack of originality. You know what I'm saying is so part of hip hop right now.
So,
Or
like,
I ain't gonna say hip
when
hop,
I,
but so part of hip music right now. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
people thought I was crazy when I told some of my boys, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do this '90s boom bap thing. I'm gonna do my merch. People looked at me like, yo, man, you're crazy, man. You need to hop on this drill thing that's going on right now if you want to make some money, man. It's like that boom bap shit is not where it's at, B. It was like he looked at me like I was crazy. It was hard at first, but trust me, man. I got people reaching out, man. It's working, B. I just gotta keep pushing. That's it.
That's it. Keep pushing. Like, dude, like
Surprise who's
people
listening.
appreciate dope music, man. People appreciate good music. You know what I mean? So that's
And
all you
most
gotta
of
do.
the people that rock with me are not in my city, man. Like I'm telling you, there's a huge fan base in Europe, France, Germany got a crazy, crazy scene. And it's better for us to go get our money down there because it's euros,
It's
right?
yours, more money. Yeah,
More
yeah.
money, man.
And how
Someone's
about
buying your yeah, man. I'm telling you.
even Japan? Japan has a real
Ex-
big hip hop scene. You know what I mean?
exactly.
They
Yeah.
a b-boy, all that shit out there. Like if I interviewed this hip hop artist originally, he was born in Japan. I mean, he lived away in the States now. He's from New York. You know what I mean? Omen, his name is Omen 44. He
Mhm.
from New York, and
Oh, he lives
bro,
in
like
Japan now.
no, he's from Japan. He be back and
Oh,
forth. He from Japan, but he was raised over here in the States. I mean,
mm.
he did the shows in Japan and all that. You know what I'm saying? But he like he was telling me like the hip hop scene in Japan is crazy.
It
Like
is.
listen,
It
bro, you go
is.
out there and they would not understand nothing you saying, but they rock with it. They rock with it heavy.
And
You know what I
what's
mean?
crazy about Japan, they got a heavy dance hall scene too.
See,
Sounds
listen,
crazy, right? They love dance hall reggae in Japan.
yeah,
I don't know if
that's
you
a,
know the sound crew called Chinese Assassin. It's all
what.
Asian dudes. They all play there. They play dance hall, man. I'm
Word.
serious.
I gotta
Yeah.
look them up. I gotta definitely look them up, man. Chinese assassins, yo.
Yeah, man. You catch them in Jamaica, like clashing with other Jamaican sound crews. Like, yeah, man, they're called Chinese Assassin. They're serious. They got
Definitely
dub
gotta check
plates
them
and
out.
all that. Yeah, B. I'm telling you, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And that's going to show you that music is universal. Music is universal. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, you got to get some type of rhythm. That's why people gravitate to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Because it has that rhythm, that
Yeah,
beat, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's like a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying you can't live without it, you know?
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, my
definitely.
first hip hop tape was the Fat Boys. You know
Yeah,
what I
Fat
mean?
Boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's how far I
Yeah.
go back with this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've been loving hip hop since I was a little kid. It's like, you know what I mean? And it's just, I understand music goes through changes, you know what I'm saying? Because it went through change, hip hop went through changes from when it was in the 70s, you know what I'm saying, to there was the shit what I should love. But my favorite era, the 90s, you know what I'm saying, the 80s and 90s era, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
still going through changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, it gotta have that, it still has to have that hip hop essence that was roots, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be called hip hop if it's not, you know what I'm saying? They had the five elements, like you were saying, the five elements.
Yeah, exactly. It's like one analogy I like using. It's like me going to the NBA and start switching the rules. Like, yeah, I can foul people now. I can travel. You can't. That's basically is you can't come into something and start changing the rules and how the foundation was laid down. You can go off and branch out and make your own thing and call it something else. That's fine, but you can't be like, yo, this is what hip hop is now. Nah, man, you can't do that. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still, there's certain like ground rules that you have to go by. You know what I mean? Like
Baba,
certain
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So you mentioned that you got knowledge yourself
Yeah,
in 1984 as well. I
yeah.
mean, are you part of FOI or are you part of the Nation of
No,
Guys that Love?
no, I'm not part of FOI, but as far as like, I didn't know certain leaders like Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad, and there's some older guys that actually went to New York and they converted, right? And when they came back, they had a mosque up here. Khalid Muhammad was actually up here when he was alive. He came here and spoke, and these guys taught me a lot, and I still apply the knowledge to what I do as far as like knowledge, wisdom, understanding, equality, freedom, and all that. As far as even how I conduct my business, when I need to go do something, first I go get the knowledge and the understanding and the wisdom, and I put it into action. It's like you don't necessarily have to be a part of the nation, but you still have to give them their credit and respect as far as when it comes to like knowledge and certain things that the black man needs in order to elevate himself. You understand what I mean? Like
No, absolutely. You know,
you
because I
gotta
say
give them that. You know what I mean?
I'm in part of I've been a part of the Nation of Gods and Earth since I was 15 years old. I mean that's why my attribute is actually King Justice All Law. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And Clarence 13X his name is the Father of Law. He the one that
of
started the
course. Yeah,
5% Nation. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I no, that's why it's just being living a righteous life is what it's all about. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like
That's
yeah.
what it's all about. You
And
know what I'm saying?
I still keep contact with one of my like, with my brother Kamal. His name is Black Sun. He's still part of the FOI. He's in Haiti right now. He's doing a lot of things. He's building like mosques down there and teaching kids how to read and write. And
That's
they're buying land and trying to like and grow food and agriculture, and they're doing a lot of things, man. So I still keep in contact with them, and I'm trying to help them out, man. You know, I send brothers money and stuff like that because I got the knowledge from them. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
me giving back. So yeah,
Absolutely, because anything for the kids, man, is mandatory. Like, I mean, you can't say no for the kids. That's our future, especially, you know what I'm saying, the young black youth. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Because we got so many obstacles, especially living in this country. I mean, I'm not, I'm not, I don't know how serious it is up in Canada, but living over here, bro, we under attack. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Everybody see it on the news.
most
You know,
definitely, man. Here it's
we,
sort of the same, but they're just better at hiding it. You know, it's not really in your face like that. You know,
yeah,
because I don't
yeah,
know, there's a crazy scandal going on right now as far as like the natives, the Aboriginal people from Canada. They just found a bunch of children grave sites that bunch of kids that got killed like back in the I guess like in 1900 something some around that time, and there's a lot of kids that they basically went to a nun and preschool, and these priests used to basically kill the kids and bury them, man, and just a bunch of bodies and grave sites just started popping up. Like the Aboriginals here have it the worst, be like they live in like what you call reserves, so they're
right,
basically
right.
excluded from society. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like,
That's like the Native Americans here. You know what I'm saying? The same way they
yeah,
live on reserve land
exactly.
and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, man. Dude, they have it real bad, man. Like as far as like the rate of suicides and like children killing themselves and drugs and all that. Like yeah, it's really bad, man.
Oh, that's
Really,
crazy,
really
man.
bad. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, man. But I mean, giving back is the most important thing, man. Especially, I mean, as we get older, because they coming behind us. We got to set trends and do things that's going to benefit them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? That's to make sure they
yeah.
prosper. We came
Exactly.
up
And
without
one
any
thing,
type
like I
of
like the knowledge I got from the FOI really helped me, man. I'm not even gonna that 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 gave me a solid foundation, be as far as like knowing who I am and where I gotta go in life and just the tools that I needed to do certain things, man. You know, there's a lot of people. That's another thing that bothers me with the whole drill thing is like brothers calling themselves demons and all that. That shit is that's
oh man, that
crazy.
shit crazy. Like, yeah,
Yo,
everybody want to be a savage. Like, yo, am I
a
ever a
savage
savage?
is one thing, but like a demon, like you're basically calling yourself a jinn, bro. Like that's crazy, man. Like
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I know the slang part of savage is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like now, when we say savage, I mean somebody going hard at what they do. They, you know what I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
basically. But when you call yourself a demon, ah man,
That's a whole different level.
that's
But you can
right.
see what, like, for someone that got the knowledge, when you hear something like that, like the way I'm programmed, I automatically gotta go against it. Like it's nothing personal. It's just I was groomed and raised different.
And not
You
personally,
know what I
you
mean?
know
Like,
that that shit ain't right. Like point blank, that shit ain't right. You know what I mean? That's why like we hear shit like that. It's like man, like are you serious? Like that little Nas X shit. Like
oh,
that shit ain't.
that dude is something else, man. That's I'm surprised they even air that stuff, man. That's crazy. But
Right.
the thing, there's a child watching this, right? And he does his brain is not properly developed, and he thinks that's the thing to do, right?
Right. He'll mimic it. He'll mimic that shit. I mean,
Yeah,
he'll think that's the right thing to do. Like dressing up with horns on your heads and shit. And you know what I'm saying, giving a lap dance to the devil. Like that shit is fucking crazy, bro. You know what I mean? That shit's real fucking crazy. Like nigga really sold his soul. You know what I'm saying, to be famous.
yeah. But
You know what I
everybody
mean?
tune in on Wednesday, man. I'm dropping that freestyle.
Definitely.
Yeah, tune
Definitely.
in,
He's gonna be
man.
on YouTube, right? You said YouTube.
On YouTube and on my Instagram.
All right, I know. I'm following you on YouTube. I'm following you on Instagram now. I'm subscribed to YouTube page as well.
Yeah.
So,
I'm dropping that freestyle on Wednesday early in the morning, man. I drop my
all
stuff early, like 7 a.m.
All right, actually about to subscribe to that shit right now as we speak. So that way I don't miss it.
Yeah,
You know what I
don't miss
mean?
it, man.
But real quick, man, let the people know where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying, as far as your social, and let them know where they can find all the merch and the music and everything. Yeah, let them know where everything is going on with everything. I'm already
One
rich. I'm already subscribed to your page.
one stop shop, man. handzonrecords.com, HANDZ records.com. My YouTube link is there, my Twitter link, Instagram, Bandcamp is where you can purchase the physical and the digital copy and the merch. But all that stuff is on my website. So as soon as you go to the website, all the links are there. Or like I said, hit me up on Instagram, handzon365.
Yo, that's real because you gotta worry about telling motherfuckers go to Spotify, go to Tidal, this and the third, straight to the website. You know what I mean? And nothing being streamed.
The only track you can get on Spotify is King of Pop. If you want to stream that.
So what made you want to put that? What made you put that on Spotify? Like what made you put that out there as far as a streaming song?
My comrades like, yo, you need to put your money on music on Spotify. I'm like, you know what? Let me try and put this one track. I'm like, I'm not putting my whole EP. So I had put it like 5 months ago. Released the King of Pop. I just got my check from Spotify last month in the mail. It was 53 cents. That's what I got.
If it only for 5 months, right?
Yeah, 53 cents, man. I already sold like 100 copies of my own joint. You know what I mean? Like I don't need Spotify, man. Be ripping people. My whole thing is like, who even came up with that number? The 0.0s. How did they put that together? That's crazy.
That's once again controlling other people. That's the form of control, man. Like I said, the labels. The labels got pushed out. Nobody normally really selling physical copies and all that. People ain't signing labels no more. They find another way to get, you know what I'm saying, to get their hands on people's music. You know what I'm saying, through the streaming shit. So don't think these labels ain't behind.
They sell you this false illusion that you need them to sell your music. You don't, B. Like you don't need them, man. It's just it comes back to being lazy. Or let me just throw my stuff on Spotify and just let me kick back and let the money roll in. Unfortunately, that's not how life works, man. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You get what you put in, man. You put in 100%, that's what you're gonna get back, right?
Absolutely, you're right. You're definitely right. I mean, who created your website for you? Did it yourself, or you had somebody create that for you?
No, I did it myself, man. I learned. I watched a whole bunch of tutorials and I figured it out. I'm really hands-on, B. And I just people understand that it's not a gimmick. I'm really hands-on with my stuff, man. Every time I let someone, the only thing I'm not hands-on is the mastering and the mastering of the records in the studio. I don't really have the ear for that.
Right.
But everything else it's me. It's me. I'm there. I'm somehow somewhat involved in the process. If I'm not physically have my hands on, I'm literally standing over the person doing it and I'm watching every step so I make sure it's done properly. It's all that is from past experience, letting other people do stuff for me and it comes back all sloppy.
Oh, sloppy and messed up.
Yeah, it's not how I wanted it. So I gotta keep a close eye on my product, man. I want to make sure I deliver like good product, especially to my supporters, right? Like no half-ass.
That's what it's all about, man.
Get the EP, man. Get the EP. It's 7 solid tracks, man. I'm telling you, man, from beginning to end. The beats, the bars, everything is on point.
I can definitely vouch for that. Like I said, I was listening to that shit all day to day. Like, oh man,
part two is on the way.
And everything, that you can put that on the website as well. Like everything will fit to the website.
Yeah, straight. The part 2 is gonna be on the website too. The part 2 should be out like I'd say by August.
No doubt. And you got the video for King of Pop. That's dropping. You said within next week.
Dropping next week.
Who shot your video for you? Who shot the videos for you?
One of my boys. He's one of my good brothers, man. He's Aboriginal native. He goes by the name of Aspects. Yeah, he shoots all my videos. He's very talented, you know. Yeah. He's got he's also. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Snow Goons. They're out of Germany. They make.
I heard of them. When I tell you about the boy, Omar 44, the Jamaican dude, Jamaican, not Jamaican, Japan, Japanese, right?
Yeah.
He got a track with them. Yeah,
those dudes are from Germany. They do a lot of stuff with the 90s artists. They have stuff with I I don't know if you remember Nine. What you want, Nine? Mad clips
Oh
from my
yeah,
Nine.
what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, remember that.
they got a track with him. Drez from Black Sheep.
Mm.
Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. They got a lot of albums with Onyx. Yeah, they're doing their thing, man. I'm actually gonna be on their next project. I got a that song is available on Spotify right now. It's me, A Mafia, and Billy Dance from MOP. The track is called "We Up," produced by Snow Goons. It's available on Spotify because it's a Snow Goon production, right? I'm just a featured artist on it, so that's
What's it called
available.
again?
We Up. Snow
We
Goons
up.
featuring, yeah, We Up. It's
I gotta
me,
check that out.
A
I gotta check.
Mafia, and Billy Dance from MOP, and my boy Aspects, the dude that shoots my videos. He's on there too. He's actually the one that put everything together.
Okay. How was it
Yeah.
to be on a feature on a song with one of your favorite '90s hip hop groups?
Oh,
How was
that
that
was, it
feeling?
was a blessing, man. He killed it. He's the one that does the hook. Billy Dance does the hook, kills
Right.
it, kills it. You already know that MOP, that baka baka baka, that crazy ass.
Yeah. I love that shit, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
So, you
where's
know,
about when I was younger? Cause of them niggas, cause of MOP. When I was younger, I was scared as fuck to go to. I was scared to death to go to Brooklyn, just cause of the, you know what I mean? Cause how they used to come, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
yeah,
they Brooklyn's a bunch of killers.
it's just the energy they put in the records, man. It's just like the
Yes,
ad libs are
yes.
crazy. Yeah, man.
Word up.
Yeah,
All right, well,
definitely.
before you give your shout outs and everything, before we wrap this up, I wanted one more. I have one more question. Do you get a lot of support from your African roots as well, or have you like touching peoples out there or anything like that?
Oh, most definitely, man. I always keep in touch with them. Actually, once this COVID thing calms down, I definitely gotta go back there. I got a lot of projects that I want to go do up there, as far as like, because right now, like where I'm from, like Congo, there's a lot of like people from different countries, like Asia, that go there. Like they kind of exploiting the land, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even like people like that in the United States, y'all definitely should go back and check out. There's definitely opportunities for people down there, man, to make some money, man. I'm telling you, man.
Absolutely.
Like the
No,
brothers
a lot
down
of
there
people
are
are saying
open
that
to
too.
work with people, man. Don't let they try to show this image where Africa, everywhere people are starving. Is not true. There's only certain areas, like
Right, right.
remote areas, like in the villages, where people don't have access to certain things. But there's a lot of money up there. Like if you go to Nigeria, there's a lot of money. If you go to Nairobi, there's a lot of places where people are doing business, man. If it was, don't let them fool you. If it was that bad, these white people wouldn't be going up there, B. Trust
Right.
me.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
There's
They would
money
not be
up there.
going.
Yeah, man.
They want to all think that we're different. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep us separate. You know what I mean? Because they
Exactly.
know
The whole
once we
divide and conquer strategy, man. Don't let them fool you, man.
because no matter I don't give a fuck what part of the world you from, you black, you black. You know what I'm
You
saying?
black,
We all got
man.
the
I'm
same
telling you.
pig
But the
in our
thing is,
shit.
like the brothers down there are very open to do business, man.
Mm,
That's the
absolutely.
thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So people just gotta connect and work together.
Absolutely. Actually, I got one more question for you. Um, of course, I'm pretty sure you've done shows in the past. You know what I mean, for a live performance and everything. Have you
Yeah.
got anything lined up coming up within the near future, as far as live performances and shows and stuff?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do shows as soon as this COVID thing is over. Definitely gonna hit the road, man. Definitely, man.
Have you
Try to
performed
go
in the
out there
states
and
yet
make.
at all?
I've been to already been to Brooklyn already, but I didn't get a chance to perform like around 2015. But I linked up with a few artists. But like, yeah, I'm definitely open to do shows, man. Even come down to Jersey, like, yeah, I'm open.
Okay.
That's my thing. Those really live shows is my that's what I like doing. To be honest, like the
Okay.
whole
Absolutely.
studio and shooting videos and doing little clips on IG is cool, but I'm really like I like to
Like
be on
that
stage
be
and
on that stage, yeah, the energy,
yeah,
right?
get the energy from the crowd, man. You know,
Yeah,
that's how you
that's
found out if you. That's how you test yourself, B. Like it's one thing like doing stuff for your friends and they like your stuff, but go in front of total strangers and actually just showcasing your talent. That's the real test because they don't know
right.
you. They don't owe you anything. If you're
Nope.
whack, you're whack. They're gonna boo you, and that's it. And it's Just gotta go back and work on your shit, right?
They would definitely let you know. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
definitely let you
exactly.
know if your shit
Yeah,
is whack. You know what I mean? So, but yo, bro, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Coming on to the show, talking with us. You know what I mean?
no doubt.
Look
Thank
forward
you
to
for
it. You know what I'm
having me,
saying?
man.
Oh man, I had to, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, listen, when I heard that 1994, I was like, yo, this is somebody I definitely want. And I can't remember if I got it from MJ or not, or I just pulled it randomly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in my playlist. You know, I got a radio show that
Okay.
I just promote play music. You know what I'm saying through the station as well, besides the interviews. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I randomly got that shit or what. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this shit is hard. But then when she sent me the King of Pop, and she was like, she said EP is available. And I clicked on it. She said, yo, it was only available for interview. I was like, fuck it. I'm waiting to interview this nigga anyway. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
happen.
Pull up. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Thank you for reaching out, man. These are the type of interviews I like doing because you actually listen to the music so you know what questions to ask me. Like certain interviews I've done, I guess people are just trying to fill up some space or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. You know what I mean? I'd rather do an interview like this where you could see like we're interacting and we're talking and it's genuine and it's natural, right?
Listen, man, that's a waste of your time and my time to be up there front. I'm saying, I ain't got time for that.
No, exactly, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love what I do. I'm sure you love what you do. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the moment while we can talk about it and let the world know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Real
Yeah.
shit. So, but before we get about it though, give you shout outs, man. Who you want to shout out? Who you want to holler at? You know what I'm saying? Who you want to give salute to and all that?
Most definitely. Well, shout out to MJ for always like she's been coming through, man. Gave me some good interviews. Man, big up everybody in my city, man. I bought the album and supporting, and all praises due to the Most High. And shout out to all the upcoming artists, man, that's out there doing their thing and trying to get the music out there, man. Just keep pushing and stay true to yourself, man, and everything is gonna work out.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate you coming on. You know what I mean? I appreciate the shout, like I say, MJ, especially MJ. You know what I'm saying? Because she
Yeah,
always helped me out with
she's
the
a
artists.
rare breed, man.
Yes. She knows she's from Jersey too, right? You know she's from Jersey
Oh, I
too.
didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. She's a
Yeah.
rare breed as far as like there's a lot of PRs out there that be ripping off. I'm just saying, like she's official. I'm just gonna
Yo.
leave it at that, you know? And
I'm not
she's on
glad you
the
said it.
job.
I tell a lot of people about her, and I let a lot of people know like how official, like, and how her roots is as far as hip hop. You know what I mean? And how she like really like look out and take care of artists when they sign with her, when they work with her. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people like, yo, she ain't got that many followers or this, that, like, yo, but her work ethic speaks totally different than what she's
Yo,
looking at on that
listen,
screen.
it goes back to what we was just talking about. People think I'm just gonna have a record and give it to a PR and he's gonna somehow miraculously get me all this following and this big. It doesn't work like that, B. It doesn't work like that. You gotta put in the work.
You
Like
gotta
I'm
put that
just
work
saying,
in.
like let's say if I would have given her a track that was garbage and you would have heard it and be like, yo, I'm not playing this shit. Am I gonna? What I'm saying, am I gonna blame her or blame myself for making a whack track?
Right, absolutely, absolutely, and
Yeah.
right. Don't get it fucked up. It has happened a couple of times. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I ain't playing this shit.
No,
But it's not.
exactly, man. Like her job is to get your music out there. She can't control people's opinions. She can't force people to like your music. That's
That's
not how it
right.
works, B.
Absolutely, no doubt. I mean, like I said, again, man, I want to thank you for coming on. Listen, I'm gonna inbox you my math. You know what I'm saying on Instagram. We definitely
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to link
do
up.
that,
You know what I'm
please,
saying? Definitely
please,
want to
yeah,
link up. And like I
yeah.
said, salute to you, man. And listen, this strategy as far as releasing your music, I salute that, bro. I truly do. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Don't
you,
depend on
man. Thank
nobody.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Pushing that shit hard. I look forward to
Yeah.
hearing all your new shit. I wanted to make sure. Well, I'm gonna see it when you drop it. I want to make sure because I'm subscribed to your page, so to
No,
the YouTube page.
listen, if
So
you follow me on Instagram, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do when I drop it? I'll tag you.
all
There
right,
you go.
definitely,
Just in
definitely.
case, man. I'll tag you. I'll tag you. But
Yeah, the
definitely,
freestyle
yeah.
and the video too. I want to tag me that video too when it drops. I can't wait to see that joint.
No, no, I'm saying
So,
I'm dropping two videos, like one on Wednesday, the freestyle. I'll tag
yeah.
you, and next week when I drop the King of Pop, I'll tag you.
All right,
Yeah,
no
I
doubt.
got you,
I look
man.
forward for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
I
look
got
forward to
you.
that. No doubt. But like I said, man, keep doing your thing, man. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're gonna definitely build some more though. You know what I mean?
All right, all right, most
Uh,
definitely, man. Thank you. Peace.
I appreciate you. Peace. Yo, once again, Supreme Alliance Radio, man. It's your boy Just. Now, I mean, another dope interview, man. My man, God bless. You know what I'm saying? GB, God bless from he's from Canada. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was from New York, but as usual, man, like surprise, surprise. Like you never know who these dope artists are coming from. You know what I mean? Like I said, I interview artists from all over, VA, Japan, New Orleans, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I got an artist. This is the second artist I interviewed from Canada. You know what I mean? So like I said, bro, make sure y'all just support him, follow him. Handzonrecords.com. I mean, hands with a Z, HANZ records handsonrecords.com. I'm saying, so make sure y'all check this music out. Follow him on YouTube. Everything's hands on records. So make sure y'all support that brother. You know what I mean, and all those artists that's listening, you know what I'm saying, want to reach out to him. I'm saying I'll definitely share his platforms. Like I said, you also go to his website and find all his platforms as well. Reach out to him, collab with him. You know what I'm saying? Bring some different element to your music and to his as well. You know what I mean? But listen, it's hot. I'm saying I'm ready to go chill out. Man, it's your boy Just. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody as always that support what I do. You know what I'm saying that all the followers, all the fans. I mean, especially the family. You know what I'm saying? My wife, the kids. You know what I'm saying? Always hold the brother down. I mean, all the family members, all the friends, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to WTLB Radio, First Fam Radio, Street Vine Radio, you know what I'm saying? Stretched Out Radio. You know what I mean? It's your boy Just, man. Supreme Alliance Radio. I'm signing off. Check y'all next time, man. All right. Peace.